I'm Heyzeus, and we all know how popular the M4A4 Howl is, don't we? People love this skin. The one, the only contraband skin. Its price is insane, its status is legendary. Isn't that right, Chairman G?
女士们、先生们，大家好。
But despite many cases of artwork theft in the years since the Howl's creation, Valve has never made another skin contraband. They've just changed the artwork instead and left the skin in the case. And given just how much people love the Howl, you might be wondering, why? Well, just like Dr. Frankenstein, when Valve made this skin contraband, they realised they'd made a terrible mistake and unleashed a monster on the world, attracting the attention of all manner of ne'er-do-wells, seeing an opportunity to spread chaos and misery, all for a little bit of sweet profit. And one particular grifter very quickly had his eyes on the prize, and he knew how he'd do it too. The P250 Mendai, the skin that defrauded a community. So, before I start, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Skinport, the easy-to-use skins marketplace where you can sell your skins for real cash. More about them later. And I want to tell you guys a little story, and I want to ask, do you buy it? In both senses of that word. Do you buy it? Do you buy it? So, let's say a guy makes a brand new Reddit account, straight off the shelf, made on the same day, and he goes to the Global Offensive subreddit and makes a post about a skin called the P250 Mendai. And in this post, he claims that this skin, which, by the way, is one of the first community-made skins ever added to the game, has been around for about 2 years now, is made from stolen artwork. And not only is Valve aware of it, this skin is about to go contraband. So you guys better watch out, because this thing is gonna be big. Now, you may be wondering how he knows any of this. Well, he has unnamed insider sources giving him classified information, so you know it's legit. And you may also be wondering, why is he telling you any of this? Why isn't he out buying P250 Mendais in preparation for it going contraband? Well, in that case, there's no explanation. I guess he's really stupid. But again, do you buy it? And I mean that in both senses of the word. Do you believe him? And do you go out and buy the skin? What do you think about this, Grandma?
Bullshit.
Wow, she's got dementia, and even she isn't falling for this shit. So I'm assuming you're probably not buying it. It's fairly obvious this guy is a liar and probably has an inventory full of P250 Mendais ready to sell when people start panic buying. But the reason I'm telling this story is because this is exactly what happened to the P250 Mendai, except with one difference. In the case of the Mendai, people bought it. And by the way, I've just been told it's pronounced Mendy rather than Mendai, so I'll try and do it properly from now on. So the post in question was called the P250 Mendy from the current Winter Offensive case is made from stolen artwork from the 9th of January 2016. Now, the account that made it was literally made 5 hours before the post and deleted shortly afterwards. The username, Howly is ironic, not gonna lie, and although the post is deleted and never archived, so we don't know exactly what it said, aside from telling people that the Mendy was about to go contraband, it apparently also contained a very credible explanation for why the guy was using a brand new throwaway account. I'm using a throwaway account because I want to stay anonymous. Convincing stuff. But to judge by the responses on Reddit, many people had their doubts. Why do I feel like the OP has inventories with thousands of Mendys ready just before making this thread to make some bank? Because that's exactly what he's doing. Yay! Time to say the P90 shapewood is stolen from my backyard tree! Yay! Hey guys, the AWP lightning strike was also stolen from the natural forces of Earth and Jesus. As the evidence showed, the artwork was very clearly stolen from nature. Jesus will also be filing a DMCA claim on this, as he even has proof he created this exact lightning on the exact day of July 26, 2005 at 7:46 PM. Be prepared. Yeah, there were definitely some skeptics. However, there was also a group of people who weren't skeptical at all, and rather than posting on Reddit, these guys were busy panic buying Mendys instead. I mean, if we have a look at the factory new Mendy, as you can see here, prior to this happening, we're selling about 20 to 30 factory new Mendys per day. When the news broke, that went up to 242 Mendys, and that price increase is not representative of how high it went. That's the median price. The peak price was more like 20 euros, which is about 32 Australian dollars. So the skin essentially tripled in price before tumbling back down just as quickly as it rose, much to the dismay of the broader community. Do you guys seriously think that the P250 Mendy will go contraband? Please stop being gullible. Thank you. 99% of the people here are dumb as rocks, and I don't mean to insult rocks. Now, I don't know exactly how much profit Mr. Howley would have made from this little enterprise of his. One person claimed on Reddit that he sold over 100 of them quite quickly after the post. If that's true, I think he could have made something like $1,000 cash once he finished converting it all into skins and liquidating everything via OP skins, assuming he's moderately competent anyway, which, in fairness, may not be a safe assumption, but still, $1,000 for a day's work is a pretty decent rate. But, of course, that 1k profit he made was at the expense of the community, and for the most part, probably kids in the community. And the point is definitely made, even with an extremely sketchy allegation, it's super easy to convince people to start panic buying on the market by claiming something is going to go contraband, which comes back to what I said at the start of the video. The M4A4 HAL was a mistake. Now, it's often claimed that Valve outright stated they regretted making the HAL contraband during the M4A4 Griffin debacle, and while I've never been able to find any evidence Valve actually said that, it is very clear from their actions that they do feel that way, because they've never made another skin contraband, and it's for the very reason we just saw with the P250 Mendy. It opens the floodgates to price manipulators. The HAL increased in price dramatically after it went contraband. If you could get ahead of the curve on the next contraband skin, you stood to make a fortune. So if Valve kept on making stolen skins contraband, if they set that precedent, it would be really easy for people to go around making bogus claims that certain skins are made from stolen artwork in order to manipulate the market to make some quick profit. It'd be complete anarchy, and obviously Valve doesn't want that, but there were even worse implications because it also created an incentive for people to literally frame artists for art theft as well in order to try and create more contraband skins. So in other words, the M4A4 HAL provided an incentive for people to try and ruin the careers of workshop artists. In other words, it set a terrible precedent. And when the M4A4 Griffin artwork theft debacle happened, which was before the Mendy incident too, which highlights just how dumb some of the kids who panic bought were, Valve changed their policies. They changed the artwork, but they didn't make the skin contraband, saving CSGO from what would have been a really nasty circle of lies, fraud, and deceit. Not that we don't have plenty of that anyway, but before I go, I want to let you guys in on some insider information. So apparently, the P250 sand dune is going to be going contraband. The Sahara Desert has put in a copyright claim. It claims that the sand dune is copying it. Now, obviously the desert does have some haters, but based on what I know, it is a pretty solid claim, but just look at the evidence. It seems to check out as far as I can tell. So my advice is make sure you're getting quick before Valve is forced to act. I think this thing is 100% totally going contraband. It looks probably going to be worth $1,000. So like literally buy them to the point where they're worth that much. That's my advice. And I definitely don't have a heap of them stockpiled in my inventory. Definitely not. No way. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, massively appreciate it, and don't forget, buy sand dunes. And also, a big thank you to Skinport for sponsoring this channel. Skinport, formerly known as SkinBay, it's the same site. All that's changed is the name, is a skins marketplace and cash out site. It's safe, convenient, easy to use. It's got a super competitive sales fee of 5% if you put skinport.com in your username, a really low fee if you're looking to sell your skins. If you're looking to buy instead, it's got a ton of great deals with over 100,000 CSGO skins listed, as well as easy to use deposit and withdrawal options. Awesome site, check it out, link is in the description. Anyway, that's it from me. As always, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.